I'm Karel Segers. I'm originally from Belgium. I live in Australia now, and I used to work in the film industry as a movie executive, a film buyer. I bought and negotiated films for pay TV Canal Plus, which I think is still one of the largest pay TV groups in the world. And I rolled into production as I arrived in Sydney, Australia, 2001, after working for a company in London for a number of years. And once I arrived in Sydney, I produced a number of short films, co-produced a few features, a few documentaries. But what I loved more than anything else was working with writers on their stories. The reason I fell into development was when I was working in Sydney, I realized that there were very few screenplays that I believed would ever be successful. So I tried to work with the writers to identify what the issues were, and it struck me that time and time again we had wonderful style, great dialogue, the ability to write fun scenes, well executed on the page. But what was lacking at the time in the Australian industry was the ability to construct a large story arc, a feature story arc. And so that's where I saw my challenge. I started working with writers on that in particular, and I studied this issue myself, and I wanted to go beyond what was already written in the books, because there are very good books, as most screenwriters know, but I didn't think they addressed all the critical issues. And there are 5 territories of the screenwriting art or craft, whatever you want to call it, that I felt were insufficiently dealt with. And that over the years, over the past 10 years or so, have become my primary focus.